Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time in every life when the sky turns dark, when the road is steep, when the hands we counted on seem to slip away. It is in these moments, the hard times, that true greatness is forged. Not in comfort, not in ease, but in the fires of struggle. You must understand this. Adversity is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally. It is the hammer that shapes the steel of your spirit. Every hardship is a test not to break you, but to reveal to you just how unbreakable you truly are. When you feel crushed by the weight of it all, I urge you, watch this, watch your own mind, watch the small voice deep inside you whisper, keep going. Watch your dreams, battered but alive, calling you forward. Watch your own resilience build itself in silence when no one is clapping, when no one is watching but you. The world will not always be fair. The results will not always come overnight, but the invisible laws of success are always at work. Every right thought, every ounce of faith, every step you take in persistence lays the bricks of your triumph. Even if you can't see it yet, the foundation is being poured beneath your feet. You must cultivate faith, a faith so powerful that no storm can sink it. Faith in yourself, faith in your vision, faith that you were put here for a purpose that no difficulty can destroy. Hard times do not last, but the strength you gain by enduring them will last forever. Decide now, I will not be defeated, I will rise, I will win. The future is waiting for those who have the courage to face the dark and walk through it into the light. Watch this moment, it is yours to conquer. When the world shouts you can't, you must answer with action. Not with argument, not with explanation, with silent, steady, relentless action. Because in hard times, words mean little. Results mean everything. Your persistence, your decision to keep showing up, becomes the loudest answer of all. Watch how every great figure of history carved their legacy not in times of peace, but in times of chaos. It was the storms that lifted them. It was hardship that demanded their hidden genius to surface. And it will be the same for you. You must welcome the hard times as a craftsman welcomes the hammer and the anvil, knowing that pressure and heat alone give shape to steel. Right now, your mind may be tempted to surrender. Fear may come dressed in logic. Doubt may come wearing the mask of reason. But you must see them for what they are, thieves of your destiny. Defeat them not by debate, but by decision. Decide once and fully that you will walk through the fire and come out stronger. The clock does not stop for your struggles. The world will not pause while you gather your courage. Life demands that you act even when you are uncertain, even when you are afraid. Especially then, because courage is not the absence of fear. It is action taken despite fear. No great victory was ever handed out for free. No mountain peak was ever reached without bloody hands and trembling legs. The summit belongs to the climber who accepts that the pain is part of the price and who gladly pays it in full. Train your mind to seek the opportunity hidden inside every difficulty. Teach yourself to ask, where is the advantage here? What strength can I build from this? The individual who can ask those questions in the midst of chaos cannot be defeated. For every breakdown, there is a breakthrough waiting for those who keep moving. Understand that life is always responding to your deepest convictions. If you believe you are meant to rise, life will conspire to lift you. If you believe you are finished, life will find a way to agree with you. Protect your mind. Speak words of victory even when defeat is all you see. Think thoughts of abundance even when scarcity seems real. Plant the seeds now that will bear fruit later, and know this: the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. The deeper the valley, the higher the mountain. Every ounce of pain you feel now is investing in the future you are building. Do not despise your struggle. Embrace it, use it, be grateful for it. It is preparing you for things far greater than you can even imagine today. Let others give up, let others complain. You are not here to live an ordinary life. You are here to build something eternal with your thoughts, your decisions, your actions. There is greatness inside you, waiting. Watch this moment. Watch yourself rise. Every trial you endure is a stepping stone, perfectly placed, though at times it may feel like an obstacle. You are not here to curse the stones. You are here to step higher. Each hardship carries within it a hidden reward, but only for those bold enough to persist when every fiber of their being cries out for retreat. The real victory is not given to those who dabble or drift. It is reserved for those who dare to stay the course when the night is darkest. When fatigue whispers lies into your soul, telling you to turn back, remember that the darkest hour is always just before dawn. Those who stop in the final stretch lose everything they have suffered for. Those who push through when their legs are shaking, when their hearts are heavy, find the reward that few ever see. You must be willing to be the few. You must be willing to be the rare soul who says, "I will not quit," and means it. Emotion will try to overthrow you. Fear, frustration, bitterness, they will rise up like storms. But emotions are not captains, they are passengers. Your mind must stay at the helm. You must drive the ship with discipline, steering not by how you feel, but by where you intend to go. A weak mind is tossed by every wave. A strong mind turns the wheel steadily, eyes locked on the distant shore. You are stronger than the winds that howl against you. You are greater than the waves that batter your resolve. No one escapes hardship. No one walks an unbroken path to greatness. The question is not whether you will face difficulty, it is whether you will face it with defiance or despair. Those who succeed do so because they made one decision, then lived it. That every hardship would forge them, not finish them. That every defeat would deepen their determination, not weaken it. Each day you endure with courage increases your power. Each challenge you conquer increases your confidence. With every hard moment you overcome, you are building something inside you far more valuable than comfort. You are building character. You are developing a spirit that does not crack, that does not crumble, that does not collapse. Do not look for the easy way. Do not pray for lighter burdens. Pray for stronger shoulders. The strength you seek will not be handed to you. It must be earned in the fires of difficulty. And when it is earned, it can never be taken from you. Success is not a single event. It is the accumulation of small, invisible victories won silently, day after day, within the privacy of your own mind. It is the decision you make every morning to rise up, no matter how heavy the weight, no matter how sharp the pain. It is the belief you renew with every breath that you are moving forward, that you are not here to be defeated, but to dominate your destiny. You do not need favorable winds. You do not need a smooth road. All you need is the will to continue. The fire inside you is enough to burn through every obstacle. The vision in your heart is enough to outlast every storm. There is a silent power growing inside you every time you choose to press forward instead of retreat. You may not feel it yet. You may not see the evidence around you, but deep within, strength is gathering. Like roots digging deeper before the tree bursts through the earth, your unseen progress is preparing to explode into visible success. The hardest part of the journey is not the work, not the failures, not even the pain. It is the patience required to trust the process when no results have yet appeared. Most people quit too soon. They dig 3 feet from gold. They surrender in the final hours before victory. You must not be like most people. You must see what others cannot. You must believe when others doubt. You must persist when others fold, because your dream is not a fantasy, it is a command from within you. It was planted in your soul for a reason, and the hardships you face are simply the tests to prove your worthiness to receive it. When exhaustion pulls at your spirit, when distractions whisper sweet lies, when the easy road tempts you with promises of quick comfort, you must stand firm. Remember that temporary ease is a thief. It steals your future for the price of momentary relief. The easy road leads only to regret. The hard road, though brutal, is the only one that leads to glory. Each painful step is an investment. Each sleepless night a down payment on a future that will one day shine so brightly it will dwarf the memory of every struggle. Refuse to see obstacles as stop signs. Treat them as invitations to grow, to adapt, to outthink and outlast. Every mountain you climb sharpens your mind. Every barrier you break toughens your will. Success is not found in avoiding difficulty. It is found in becoming the kind of person who thrives on challenge. Guard your associations carefully. The company you keep will either fuel your dreams or feed your doubts. Surround yourself with those who believe in resilience, who live by effort, who understand that greatness demands sacrifice. Let the weak fall away. Let the complainers fade into the background. You are not walking an ordinary path, and you cannot afford to carry the weight of those who refuse to rise. Feed your mind daily with strength. Study the stories of those who triumphed through greater trials than yours. Absorb the habits of champions. Train your thoughts to align with your highest vision, not your current circumstances. Your mind must become a weapon honed sharper each day, cutting through fear, slicing away excuses, cleaving through doubt. Energy follows focus. Whatever you dwell on expands. If you focus on lack, you will experience more lack. If you focus on strength, strength will multiply within you. Train yourself to look for opportunity in every setback, for lessons in every loss, for seeds of advancement hidden inside every adversity. Your destiny is forged in moments like this, when no one is watching, when no applause sounds, when no reward is visible. These are the moments that separate the dreamers from the doers, the pretenders from the achievers. Hold your vision tighter than ever. Fight through the fatigue. Rise even as you tremble. Advance even when every step feels like a battle, because in the end, victory belongs to those who refuse to be denied. Every day you continue despite the hardship. You are widening the gap between yourself and those who gave up. Every extra effort you invest is compounding in silence. Every unseen sacrifice is stacking invisible victories that the world will one day see. Never confuse visibility with progress. The most powerful growth is always underground first. You are building the roots now that will hold up an empire later. The battle you are fighting is not just against circumstances. It is against the smallness within you that wants to settle, to surrender, to believe the lie that says, "This is good enough." Good enough is the enemy of greatness. Comfort is the sedative that kills ambition. You must reject it at every turn. Remind yourself daily that you are made for more, and that the price of more is greater struggle, greater discipline, greater resilience. Nothing worthwhile will ever arrive at your door unearned. No crown is placed on a head that has not bowed under the weight of struggle. No throne is given to a soul that has not first conquered itself. The dream demands payment in full, and payment is extracted through late nights, early mornings, relentless work, and a mind so focused on the end goal that it refuses to accept anything less. Learn to love the challenge. Smile when adversity rises to meet you, for it means you are still in the arena. It means you are still fighting. The presence of obstacles is the proof that you are moving forward, that you are daring to reach for something beyond the ordinary. If you face no resistance, it is only because you are not pushing hard enough against the limits of your current reality. The moment you accept that suffering is part of the price, you will find that it no longer terrifies you. You will carry it not with resentment, but with pride. Every scar you earn will become a badge of honor. Every moment you endure will become a story you one day tell, a story that inspires others to rise after their own falls. Your journey is not just about you. It is about every soul who will one day look to your example and find the courage to keep going. Weakness will scream for attention. Doubt will demand you kneel. Fear will paint pictures of failure across your mind. Ignore them. Treat them as noise, as nothing more than tests of your devotion to your mission. Champions are crowned not because they avoided fear, but because they acted in defiance of it. Action is the antidote to fear. Movement is the cure for paralysis. Forward is the only direction you must ever accept. Do not reason yourself into quitting. Logic will offer you 1,000 justifications to turn back. None of them matter. Only one thing matters: the decision you made when you first dreamed, the commitment you swore to when the vision first burned inside your chest. Hold that commitment like a sacred flame. Protect it from the winds of doubt. Shield it from the storms of circumstance. Keep it alive at all costs, because the truth is simple. You either endure or you evaporate. You either persist or you perish. You either become the person who stayed the course, or you become the one who almost made it. Decide now, in this very breath, that you will be counted among those who endured, among those who rose, among those who conquered. The hunger for victory must become greater than the desire for ease. Every action you take in the midst of hardship chisels away at the old, weaker version of yourself, revealing the unstoppable force beneath. You are not merely surviving the trials you face, you are sculpting a new identity with every ounce of pain, every tear shed in silence, every hour of unseen, uncompensated effort. You are proving to yourself that nothing external controls your destiny. Only your decisions do. Refuse to be a prisoner of circumstances. Refuse to be at the mercy of moods, opinions, or temporary results. You are not here to be tossed around by life. You are here to command it. Plant your feet firmly on the ground of your convictions. Move forward with a mind armored against defeat and a heart impervious to discouragement. Even if progress is invisible today, know with absolute certainty that it is happening. That the unseen roots are deepening, the internal muscles are thickening, the foundation is being set for something unstoppable. The laws of achievement are merciless and fair. They do not reward intention. They do not recognize desire alone. They respond only to perseverance, only to relentless action aligned with a burning vision. Those who give once and stop, those who work when it is easy and retreat when it is hard, will vanish from the story. Only those who refuse to surrender their future to temporary pain will endure to the final chapter. You must decide daily, sometimes hourly, that you will not stop, that you will not dilute your vision to match your current struggles. Instead, you will expand your capacity to match the magnitude of your dream. Growth is uncomfortable. Mastery is inconvenient, but glory belongs to those willing to endure both without complaint, without compromise. The world does not owe you applause. It does not owe you acknowledgement. Your results will not come from the validation of others. They will come from the iron choices you make when no one is looking. Private victories always precede public ones. Build yourself in the shadows, and the world will one day be forced to recognize the light. Set your standards higher than your surroundings. Demand more from yourself than anyone else could ever demand. Build a mind so fortified that no setback can defeat it, and a spirit so resilient that no defeat can define it. This is your armor, this is your weapon, this is your edge. And when you have climbed so far, fought so long, and bled so deeply that retreat seems almost merciful, that is the precise moment you must fight harder, because you are closer than you think. One more hour, one more step, one more act of faith may be the bridge between you and the life you are building. Hold your vision as a living thing inside you. Feed it with action. Water it with persistence. Shield it with unbreakable belief. Do this relentlessly and know this truth above all else. The struggle you endure today is the foundation of the power you will wield tomorrow. Stay the course. Victory is already yours if you refuse to quit.